Hello everybody and welcome back to Saxlingham. So, the first job we've got to do today is finish off getting our potatoes planted. This is going to be a monumental job. I have seen and I have installed, well I've downloaded I should say, I haven't installed it onto here just yet, the Colossus pack. Because I think that may come very much in handy when it comes to harvesting. I'm undecided on whether we'll use it or not, but it's nice. It's nice just to have it there. Otherwise, this could take just an absolute age to get these, to lift these potatoes. Well, anyways, so we're going to get this finished. It's just annoying. We've got that little. We're only putting 2 rows in there. We're going to get this finished. If I put this on cruise control. We are going to go and buy Field 40 because we have our 25% discount. So let's buy that. So that's 439. We're going under £1 million. Oh, that's not very good. 929,000. Right, now we've bought that, which has been a long time coming. We need to purchase the soil information, which is 3,500. And then we need tram lines, set these to 36. So they will come into fruition. Oh no, we're going to have to plough out, subsoil out those ones, which isn't a bother. So now we have that. Let's have a look. Precision farming. So that needs lime on it. And it needs a lot of fertiliser. And this field... Why is that black? Why is it outdated already? Purchase soil information. That's interesting. So we need to fertilise field 2. We need to fertilise field 40 because that's canola. 38 we don't need to do, but we also need to try and get soybeans drilled in to 39. So if we can do that this episode, that would be monumental. Also, we still have our worker doing a cultivating contract in 34. Which leads me to believe that we might as well put him on doing 37 and get that other cultivator from the store, put both of them on doing it, see how that works. Well, that would bring us in another 100,000. And we don't have anything contract-wise to collect, do we? Okay, we've got 57,000 to collect as it is. So we should hopefully get back up to above the million mark this episode. But I'm going to do this bottom row here and then we will plant potatoes all along the bottom and then we can come up this way planting, plant this top bit, and then that'll be the potato planting done. And there we go, that's the first tatey field in 25 done by us that's planted. It's just a shame the rows look slightly differently over here. And I think I've done that somewhat how it should be. You always tend to leave the corners open. We'll lift that up and fold it up. The corners open to get the machines in. I know that corner and yon end over there, I've closed them up. And then it's a weird one because for us, we don't leave. Some people, you'll do a few rows of taties, so you'll do 4 or 5 rows of taties, and then you leave now on a tram line or a strip where you can then drive through. I know on one estate on us, that's what they do for the seed taties, but yet for where I work predominantly, where it's growing taties, I think we sell all ours to McDonald's, I think it is. We're filling the field. The whole field is going to get a tatey in somewhere. There's our worker battling on getting this cultivating done. He's only got 4% left that he has to do, but if he does the whole lot, that'll be even better. And then, like I say, we are going to move him on, so we'll just hop into contracts. We are going to move him on, not to field 7, that's hardly worth doing, but to this one. But we'll borrow the items and we'll get a worker to bring that least quad track down. They can then do starting the field as well with our worker at the same time. Whilst we now got to find, I think it's the class we need to go find our fertiliser sprayer to go get, well, the field we just bought the canola field sprayed and get the potato sprayed. Or do we do the lime first on the canola, and then when we spray it, just thinking, then when we spray the field off, it will get rid of the lime texture. I think that's probably the better way. This shed up here, this is soon starting to fill up. Yeah, once, I know it looks empty there, but obviously our rollers and drills and whatnot aren't. They're all out at the minute. But once we bring all them back in, this is going to be full up. So, right, let's try manoeuvre this into the corner, like so. I need to now go find where's weight category. So weights, that one is 1.2 tons. That one, view on the map. Okay, so that's in the shed there. So we'll go put that on and I'll get the lime spreader on. So we do have 2 bags of lime already here. So that's, what does that look like? It's going to be just over 2,000 litres of lime. Let's get this filled. And then once these 2 are gone, we can then start going to use... Oh, we didn't use one at all. Once these 2 are done, we can then start going to our production, because that's full of lime in there. This spreader's brilliant, although it's very, very heavy, ridiculously heavy, because if you don't have that front weight on you, you'll just be doing wheelies all the time. The spreading width just makes life so much easier. I don't know whether, because we seem to be using less lime. Obviously, we come with 4,000 litres. What we've used there, 2.5. So that's 6,500 litres of lime to do that whole field. So it's either this field didn't require a lot of lime, or because of the spreading width, we're using less. However, it's working. That is brilliant. But right, we need to get back. And what I'll probably go do is go get the sprayer. We can then go and spray the potatoes, and then we can get that sprayed, because that's drilled with canola. And then I would like to have a look at getting the soybeans, if possible, the soybeans drilled and rolled all at the same time. So, considering we have to take all this off anyways, I'm thinking we'll do the spraying in the Fendt. Ideally, we'd go and use the Claas, that's why we bought it. It's just a low horsepower tractor, but I don't think it will make too much difference. And depending what is in the Fendt, well, not in the Fendt, sorry, in the sprayer, this could be the first time we go to our own production to load up with some fertiliser. So, well, liquid fertiliser, I should say. So if we just reverse onto here, like so, that should be amples. Do we think, or should we? That thing of solid fertilizer is going to royally get in the way. I completely forgot I'd run out of lime, and that was the one closest to where we were, so that's why it loaded that in. Yeah, and then these two tractors, if we leave them, they're all ready to get straight into doing soybeans. So, if I remember rightly, is it on this end where you can... No, I don't want to dump, I want to... Whoa! That's an obscene amount of liquid fertiliser in there. And all we've done is put those little sachets in water. I like that mod. I like it a lot. But right, we'll get our way over to the potatoes. We will get them sprayed, and depending on how quick we do it, I may go straight over to the canola field and do that one all part as the same time lapse.
Well, the pop stars are weeping, the rappers are crying, their platinum records gathering dust, slowly dying. 'Cause country's the flavor, the craze of the day. Even Bieber's wearing a 10-gallon hay. Oh, the rhinestone cowboys are riding the charts, cashing it big on breaking all the hearts. From hip-hop to heavy metal, they're all jumping the fence, singing about pickup trucks and a love that makes sense of pretense. Used to be fiddles, steel guitars twang. Now it's synthesizers playing a country-fied clang. Every song's got a beat that'll make your feet tap, while the lyrics are vapid. A commercialized clap. Oh, the rhinestone cowboys are riding the charts, cashing it big on breaking all the hearts. From hip-hop to heavy metal, they're all jumping the fence, singing about pickup trucks and a love that makes sense of pretense. Authenticity's gone, traded for a bigger check. A banjo's just a prop, a market in debt. But hey, who am I to complain with this catchy tune? Guess I'll just tap my foot till the next bandwagon's in bloom. Oh, the rhinestone cowboys are riding the charts, cashing in big on breaking all the hearts. From hip-hop to heavy metal, they're all jumping the fence, singing about pickup trucks and a love that makes sense. Pretense.
Well, that's a brilliant feeling, knowing that we don't have to do any more fertilising for this year. So with that done, we can turn that off and start the folding process. And the brilliant thing about this field is we can go out on this top, so we don't need to drive all the way, drive across the field or follow the headland all the way around. So let's just bob through here. There's no cars, and we'll get this back to the yard, and we can look to jump into the fast track next. So we've done a lot of work in this fent of late. I know we bought it second hand, but it's now up to 33 work hours. So I am going to leave the sprayer on the fent, because I have a feeling, well, I don't have a feeling, I know that we're going to get a load of weeds when we do sleep. So we're going to need to reverse this into here, and then we need to get the liquid fertiliser out and then put the herbicide in. I probably should have done this done this outside the shed. But anyways, let's just leave that there. Let's now go over here. We are facing the wrong way for going up to that top, aren't we? Which is not too much of a problem, but we are going to have to go. I'm going to get follow me back on again. We don't need any solid fertilizer, but what I may do is put that little bit of solid fertilizer in the let's turn it on first. Put the bit of solid fertilizer into the drill just so then it's out of the way. It's a much easier way of doing it than actually having to pick it up and move it. So this over to here. Let's put that in. Let's change this now to... we needed the planter, didn't we? And I can't do soybeans anyways because it's the wrong month. We need to move on to a month. all that build up to do it for absolutely no reason whatsoever. So let's take you off. Let's jump into here. We can, if we pull around the side, we'll get this washed off and we can put the drill away. And then we need to have a look at a planter. Which, do I buy it this month or do we wait and buy it next month? I think it may be worth. It probably won't be worth buying it just yet. So we'll get the pressure washer going, get this washed off and get this put away. It always annoys me that there, like washing like this, it keeps flicking on and off, you know, so you can't really simulate the actual washing too well. You've got to make sure that you're holding it close enough to it that you can see the dirt's going down 15%. And that's done. We'll move on to the tractor because we've got it out. That was a lot dirtier than what... tyre wear 85%. So this may need some new tyres soon. And that's done. Oh, I'm stuck on the door. So I'll put this back and we'll get this packed up. So that can stay there. Let's drop that off. What we'll do is we'll send our worker in the class and the rolls. So we'll send him up to go take that up to field. I forget the numbers now. Oh, it's only 38 we're doing. I've completely forgot. I thought we were going to field 50. So yeah, everything is drilled bar field 50. These lot here are, well, that one's stuck for some reason. That's been nothing but a bother as that quad track. Our one's been powering on through very nicely. So once that's done, we'll be able to collect the contracts on it. So what I may go and do then is get the class up to that field so it's ready for us. This can go to the store, and then by the time we're at the store with this, I'm hoping that contract should be finished. So oh, look at that. Perfect timing bringing you back. That's our contract finished. So we'll leave this up here so that we can jump and get the planter. And this the tyre wear mod, I absolutely love it, because if you look at looking from the back there, those tyres look absolutely fine, like plenty of tread on. But if you go to the side, there is nothing left there. But right, for one final job, I'm not liking not being a millionaire at the minute, so we're going to go here. We're going to collect 57,772. We're going to collect 56,500, and we're going to collect 67,500. So that now brings us back up to £1.1 million. And in the next episode, we are going to... we need a planter for soybeans. So there we go. We're going to go with this one, 12 metres, so it goes with our drill. So, and that's solid fertiliser, which is unfortunate because we're making liquid fertiliser. Okay, we need to make sure we swap this over so it's not just seeds. Is that a... Okay, we don't want that one. We don't want that. This is the one we want. So it's not an unrealistic. So 2,000 litres of each. Ridge markers. We'll have them on. It doesn't cost anything. But yeah, we'll buy that. And 11 mile an hour working speed. That's decent. So that is on the agenda for next episode. So there's nothing more really to say than thank you very much for watching. I hope you've all liked and enjoyed the video, and I will see you again in the next one. Bye for now.